Denny Blanco, my man, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm still hurt from the all the trades and the
You feel hurt.
yeah, it's all
I
the all
mean,
the
if you had a favorite team that made a deal, I would respect it. But you don't have a dog in the fight, so why would you feel hurt?
see. That's I'm glad you said that. I do have a dog in the fight because I want to see guys like you with
Hmm.
their teams win. I
Hmm.
get excited when you're excited. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sitting back trying to calm down folks with Luka and Dallas and LA. So yeah, it's been a
Hmm.
tough shout out to the Dirty Birds once again.
Oh,
Super
Philly.
Bowl.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Defense always wins championships. I don't know why y'all I don't know what's wrong with you guys. Like you didn't see, and I know you saw this, Randy. There was an undefeated team going into the Super Bowl. They were so good. They had this guy called Randy Moss.
Yeah. Oh, that guy. Yeah, yeah. I've heard of him.
They had this guy called Randy Moss. He got 23 touchdowns that year.
Hmm.
And then they also had this guy called Tom Brady
That's right.
going up against Eli Manning and the Giants.
Well, they call Tom the GOAT. I don't know if you know about
They
that.
do call
Okay.
Tom the GOAT. Shout out to Tom Brady wearing a $2 million ring during the Super Bowl. I mean, ring,
Thomas
two, $2
Patrick
million,
Brady.
$2 million watch. My bad. $2 million watch. The first thing I said, I looked at my lady. I said, "What kind of rich watch is that shit?" It was gold and it was like this big. And I was like, yeah. And then came in my feed and it was like 2 million. I was like, that's right. But
2 million
again,
for a watch?
it's worth $2 million. It's a
Wow.
gold like I think it's a Jacob. It's a Jacob. Jacob the
Oh,
jeweler. It's a
nah.
Jacob.
I'm good.
And it was two. You are good.
I'm good.
But the
80
concept
cash
is
at Macy's. 80 cash for me.
there you go. There you can see I got my G shot. Listen, the Giants weren't supposed to beat that New England team, but that front four went to work. Justin Tuck, I believe. O.C. Umenyiora, I believe. Strahan, I believe. That front four went to work. And Tom Brady was the same sense. That front four from Philly went to work. So shout out to the Dirty Birds for sure.
Yeah, Philly Eagles, Super Bowl champions. Congrats to them. They stopped the three-peat of the Chiefs. I think even Pat Riley was gonna license the three-peat name to KC if they had won it.
Yeah. He made the money regardless. He made the money whether they won or not. He made some because you have to pay him just to even use it. If you don't use it, he still gets paid.
And it's weird that Pat Riley was the one that came up with the phrase like three.
No one's ever won 3 in a row, and he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna three-peat." Before he said this, before they even played this.
Yeah. He said, "Yeah, and next year we're gonna do it again." Like, oh shit, like, all right, and they fucking did it.
Bars.
So real quick, so we gotta anyway, Denny Blanco, social media at Sir Denny Blanco, myself, Randy J. Cruz, RENDY, letter JCRUZ. Find the podcast on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, also on Amazon Music. Go to youtube.com/Cruise Control Podcast. Go ahead, download, rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and like. Show some support for your boys on the program.
Also turn on your notifications, please.
That's right.
So you're notified exactly when we come on. Holla at your boys.
So we are taping this live Thursday, February 13th. Any questions, feedback, or comments you have while watching on YouTube or X, hit us up in the chat. We'll get right to it. If not, me and Denny will talk for the foreseeable future. Real quick hitters. So a couple things that just, couple things off the top of the head before we get into some major points. You mentioned NFL, Eagles. So real like an hour ago, the Jets told A-Rod and Rodgers, yeah, buddy, we're gonna go in a different direction. So the Jets are not gonna have A-Rod as their quarterback next year. I don't know who the quarterback is going to be.
Praise him.
We don't know if A-Rod is going to retire or go to a different team. I think it's the latter. I think he'll go to a different roster. So real quick off the back, Jets, A-Rod, no, the marriage is over. Did you expect that? Did you expect maybe one more year because they brought in Devontae? Or do you feel like this is more about Aaron Rodgers, the person, and what he does outside of football?
Well, this is more about Aaron Rodgers and what he does outside of football. God forbid he was focused on team. God forbid he showed up to training camp. God forbid he didn't mandatory training camp. God forbid he showed up to that. I mean, yes, shout out to the new regime in the Jets. They said no, thank you, and quite frankly, your man Aaron was stealing some money. So God bless. You steal some money. Let's see if I believe someone will still give him some money to play 1 or 2 more years. God bless. And but he's not gonna get it from New York. So they woke up. Thank you, Jesus.
And the fact that I think that last night or yesterday they said something like if he was going to be the quarterback of the Jets going forward, he can't go on Pat McAfee no more. So I was like,
how many quarterbacks? See, it's one thing too, because Tom Brady was doing a show. He would do it. I don't know if he did it as much as Aaron Rodgers did, but Tom Brady did a show too on the radio.
Yeah, but, and something NEI in Boston or something like that. North East Sports, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So they definitely did. But Aaron Rodgers once again, he stole some money. He can move on. He's probably gonna go to the Raiders, but Tom Brady's not stupid, so hopefully he doesn't take him over there.
I like that because Brady, they brought in Pete Carroll, so
Tom Brady's not. I'd be shocked if Tom Brady wasn't smart enough to not bring in that man.
But that'd be so ironic that the Jets get Devontae from the Raiders to play with Aaron, and then Aaron goes to the Raiders.
It's stupid. It's stupid all around.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that the Jets finally realized, this guy's not good for us. Let's get out. Let's move on. So good for them.
The sweet sounds of New York, fire truck going outside.
Let's do it. So it's the Knicks. The Knicks are on fire, just like everybody else is.
Hey, that's how it's gonna sound like if the Knicks win a championship. Just you're gonna hear all that for a very, very long time. So it's gonna. I saw clips of the Eagle fans going crazy in Philly, celebrating. I'm like, oh, just imagine the Knicks win a championship. Just my God.
I don't. It's gonna be scary.
It's
gonna be scary.
Will you be outside?
Oh yeah.
You'll be outside.
Oh yeah, I got to document all this shit. I'm not gonna just sit around and allow you guys to just run amok without me being outside. I'd be like, these guys is wallet.
That's crazy.
These guys is wallet.
Next quick hitter before we start. With the Stephen Curry, Sabrina Ionescu 3-point shootout contest they had last year is no longer on the table for this year, especially in San Francisco. Little bummed out about that. I thought it would have been more, whether it's them two or you bring 2 more people involved. I heard they wanted Clark, but she declined. Don't know how far it got beyond that as far as getting other people involved. But San Fran All-Star. So Steph is not even in the main 3-point contest. He's not doing this with Sabrina. So that is out, and that was probably one of the major attractions we had last year. So I'm kind of bummed out about that.
It's been done. It's over.
It's one and done, like a Calipari college player.
Yeah, it's cute. It's been done. All right. Steph is like, I moved on. I'm good. So I don't see it, as a high entertainment value. It was last year, not this year. So they got to move on. Once again, they're trying, but Steph said, no, I'm done. No, I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm good. And I'm glad he moved on, because this is getting ridiculous when you're trying to reach out to figure out what's going to bring eyes to your product, as opposed to just getting these guys to play hard and go from there.
Speaking of 3-point contests, as we keep on going, Jalen Brunson, Kay Cunningham, Darius Garland, Tyler Hero, Norman Powell, Dame Lillard, Cameron Johnson, and Buddy Hield are your 8 contestants for this weekend's 3-point contest. If you have to pick a winner, who you going with?
Dame Dollars, baby.
Dame Dollar. I think he's a back-to-back champion, by the way.
Dame Dollars, baby. You know the vibes.
Dame Dollar, repeat.
That's right, repeat. Dame Dollars shoots a free throw 3. He doesn't jump. So
and the range is crazy.
The range is phenomenal. So I'm not even worried. He's just gonna go out there, he's gonna yawn, he's gonna eat a sandwich, and then he's gonna just give you the winning formula for a 3-point contest and call it a day.
If it's not Dame and you have to pick like a dark horse, like who can potentially like shock you to win it?
Name a couple of players again.
Dame, Brunson, Cade.
I'm gonna go
Garland,
with Brunson.
Tyler Hero.
Go with Brunson.
Yeah, okay.
That's my dark horse from New York. I've seen him hit plethora of 3-point shots. And Tyler can shoot the balls. Don't get it twisted. But
Dame Brunson Hero, I think.
Yeah, that's about right.
I think someone asked Brunson, "Hey, why are you doing the 3-point contest?" I think he said, "Because I lost last year." It's like I want to go back and do it again.
I want a trophy.
I want to win.
Yeah, I want
to represent the Knicks at All-Star Weekend. Like
that seems pretty understandable. Yeah, I want to win.
I mean, they could have had the big bodega in there because he's a former champion. Like, yo, the greatest big man shooting big man of all time. Like, hey, he got
already got a title. I'm good. Greatest shooting big man of all time. I don't need another 3-point contest win to solidify that. It's already done. It's already done. All
right. Next, speaking of contest, 9 years ago today, February 13th, 2016, probably the greatest dunk contest ever. Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon, or one of the greatest dunk contests ever. Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon. I know we spoke about this many years ago about who won, who should have won, who got jerked, But I saw the video again today. I'm like, damn, that was wow. Like that was, aside from Jordan and like an actual contest, like aside from Jordan and Dominique, I know Vince destroyed in 2000, but I think Zach and Aaron Gordon was like 1B compared to Jordan and Dominique.
It's right there. Entertainment value was high, top tier. Entertainment value was right there. You're bringing in freaking mascots. You're having mascots twirl. You're having mascots stand there. You're not going to get any better than that. So I don't understand why, in God's name. I mean, don't get me wrong. These Mac McClung.
Yes, Mac McClung. Yeah, 2-time back-to-back winner, by the way.
No, but he got. I still think he has dunks that no one's seen, and that's exactly what I told you in the NBA. You bring in no names because they'll be excited to be on the main stage.
Yeah,
to perform, and then you let them go because there are definitely some dunks online that I've seen that have not been done in a contest or in regular play. So, if you want high entertainment value, you definitely want to bring people in that off the internet compete. Let me see your best dunk. So it's going to be interesting to see. I'm excited for the dunk contest because I know I'll see something that I've never seen before. Matt McClung will give me something. And also too, I want to see how the new All-Star format looks because it's going to be interesting to see who's going to focus on playing hard and who's not.
Yeah. The teams. I think we went over the teams last week.
Yeah,
right?
We went over the teams. It's kind of like USA versus
rookies.
But
also it got changed now because Giannis is out.
Right, they brought in Trey,
and AD is out, so Kyrie is in.
They brought Trey and Kyrie in.
Yeah, Kyrie replaced AD, and Trey replaced Giannis.
So 2 bigs for 2 babies, two little guys.
Right. So Trey would go on Barkley's team, but he had the all international, and Trey is just regular. And then Kyrie replaces AD, which now he goes to Shaq's team. So LeBron gets to play with Kyrie one more time.
I want, again, it's going to be interesting to see who takes it seriously and who doesn't, because you and I both know things happen when one person is playing serious and one person isn't.
Yeah.
Something has to give. Either the person that's not playing serious has to sit their ass down.
Yeah.
Or they're going to just get this work. And does Trae Young look like somebody who's just going to see LeBron James and be like, yeah, I'm not going to cross him over?
No. Because I think how it's going to go, Shaq's team is going to play the winner of the Rising Stars team.
Okay.
And then the Barclays team is going up against Kenny's team. So the winner of those two games go to the final. So Shaq's all-time LeBron and Curry and Durant, they're gonna play the young guys first, which could be kind of interesting because the young guys gonna be hungry, meaning the rising stars. They're gonna be hungry. They're gonna be they want that main stage, and you see LeBron up against you or KD, Steph, and the guy. They're gonna, I'll bust your ass, man. Let's do it.
But that's exactly what's going to have to happen. It's gonna have to be just folks being like, "Look, I'm out here to just work." Like again, Cade Cunningham, I don't see him looking at somebody and saying, "I'm going to go soft on you." He's
not
first time all-star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for specific matchups and guys saying, dead that we're gonna play hard and actually get you out the box easy. Like
you mentioned dunk contest, so we have 4 participants. I know back in the day we had like 8. Now it's just down to 4.
Thank God.
Mac McClung, defending champion. Andre Jackson Jr. from the Bucks. We have either Stephen or Stephon Castle from the Spurs, and Matas. I'm gonna butcher his name. Matas,
the European from Chicago.
Zealous from the Bulls. I saw one dunk he did last week, just a regular, he got some hops. He's thin. He's like a Durant kind of body frame.
He's lanky. Yeah.
Lanky. So, Buzelis, Castle, Jackson Jr., and Mac McClung in the dunk contest this weekend.
Mac McClung, champion again.
Think so?
Yeah, big men going against young guys don't usually work, especially guys that can really jump. And McClung can jump. So it's not a 6'10" guy going like this. It's not the same fervor. You got guys separate in the air and literally float to the rim. That's gonna get the crowd hyped for sure.
And last quick hitter before we move on. Not sure if you saw this. It came like an hour ago. NBC is hiring Carmelo Anthony as a top analyst. So when they go back to NBC, so congrats to Melo. They've been getting him now. Blake Griffin, Jamal Crawford, Taylor Rooks, the NBC Amazon. So they are really also Dirk. I think Dirk is down with them too. So it's a nice crop. It's new people. Gonna get some different analysis from different all walks of life in the NBA. So congrats to Melo. So that'd be kind of cool what NBC got going on.
Yeah, listen, NBC's lining them up as they should. Carmelo Anthony's a brain, Jamal Crawford. So I'm happy that these guys get to share their ideas, and it's not going to be just fluff. It's going to be actually basketball talk versus your fluff. So shout out to them for sure. Add it to the resume.
Did we get a Carmelo fuck out of here? I got it.
Not on NBC.
Probably not. NBC. Probably no.
Not on NBC. No.
Oh no.
Not on NBC. Catch your breath. Yeah. Melo had you jumping.
Yo, this weather and Jesus Christ, man, is I think everybody knows it's sick. Everybody knows.
Stay the hell away from everybody else.
It's a lot going on, man. This whole month, bro. 2 weeks ago, it was 9 degrees out here, man.
Now it's 50.
Now it's Jesus Christ. I'm sweating my ass off now.
Yeah, at this point.
So I think those are the 4 things I saw across the social. So we are in week 1 of the Luka LeBron tandem in LA. They played twice. They're 1-1, both against Utah Jazz. What have you been able to see from? I did not see the game last night. I saw a little bit of the first game at home in LA. I think Luka had 25 minutes, 16, 17 points, whatever. But what have you been able to see from Luka and LeBron and how JJ has been adapting to coaching these two guys?
Well, again, you're talking about Luka having to need the ball, LeBron having to need the ball, and what they're going to do. Guys, you do realize that these guys play international basketball, which you can't really hog the ball. You have to pass and cut and move. Yeah. They know how to do that. So a lot of people's like, oh, NBA, Luka's gonna have the ball. What's gonna happen, LeBron? JJ Redick is smart enough to put these guys in a position to where everyone actually is successful. I mean, I don't even think I saw a Luka LeBron pick and roll, but that could happen, you know. So I was looking at other things that could possibly happen, but they're going to have to get some chemistry. They're new to the game. It's exciting to see them, but they have no bigs, so I don't know what the hell they're going to do.
And also during the last time we spoke, the trade for Mark Williams has been rescinded. So he goes back to Charlotte. Dalton Connect goes back to the Lakers. We did not expect that to happen. They also released Christian Wood, so they really had no big man outside from Jackson Hayes.
Within 3 hours of him saying, "I'm coming back. I'll be good."
Are you more shocked that the Mark Williams trade? We rarely see a trade rescinded or like
your man had to have a terrible back, foot, thumb. The LA doctors was like, no.
And I think they were upset because they felt Charlotte was dealing out of good faith, or they probably knew, hey, Marcus hurt, go. And so we can get Dalton. But now it's like it's just a weird thing to go back to the team that you were.
When I asked the same question I asked, I thought the Ben Simmons trade was going to be rescinded because he left Philly and then went to Brooklyn, and all of a sudden he had a back problem.
Mm-hmm.
Why wasn't that seen in the initial medical clearance?
Mm-hmm.
Inquiring minds would like to know. However, they saw this and was like, give us back Dalton. Y'all cheated. Give us back Dalton. Y'all cheated. And now Dalton has to play with a team that he knows for a fact tried to trade him.
And they just picked up Alex Len from
they had to. He's a bum.
Just to get a body there.
Just to get a freaking body. You're a bum. He was on I remember he was on Phoenix, and they was like, get out of here. You do nothing but just be big. So he'll only be there for a couple months, and then they'll get rid of him again. So
how much does that derail the Lakers of like where they want to go? For this year, most would say, they can make it be the playoffs. I don't think they'll win a championship. Last week I say, Adam Silver would love a Knicks Lakers NBA Finals before we heard about the Mark Williams stuff. I think, hey, they got the Luka piece for the lobs. They got Luka there, LeBron, and they kept Rui, they kept Austin Reeves. Austin just had 45 against Indiana over the weekend. So, it's a lot of promise in LA. But now it's like you ain't got no bigs that could do something that could be effective. It's like, okay, so now you're really putting a lot on Austin and Rui, LeBron, and Luka to do some magic.
It's gonna be the 2025 Golden State Warriors death lineup. LeBron at the 5. It's like there's only so much they could possibly do this year. Next year, possibly. And if you look at Dallas, whether you Dallas fans want to keep keep protesting in front of the Dallas arena because you're mad that your team didn't want to pay someone who's lazy, quotation marks, $345 million. You're going to get a ring within the next 3 years. Would it be worth it? I don't know. Only you can call that.
The Lakers. Or the Mavericks. I'm sorry.
The Mavericks are going to win an NBA championship.
To get a ring in the next 3 years, would the trade be worth it? It's like saying, okay, if I get a chip, for example, I get a chip next year, but Kyrie's getting up there in age, AD get up there in age. By the time I know it, we're going to start doing a rebuild anyway. So, I get a chip. Or do I have like a longer time frame with younger guys to get that championship where I can get not 1 or 2? Like the last time they won a championship was 2011. So it'd be 15 plus years since they've won. But it's like the Lakers. I traded the Kuzmas and all them guys for AD, but I got 1 championship.
You got 1. I got 1. They were happy with that 1. Sidebar, you do realize,
but even a championship that people still put an asterisk because it was in the bubble.
100%. Sidebar: you do realize that Shaq was traded from the Los Angeles Lakers after 3 rings.
Shaq was traded after the 2004 finals. They
3
lost
rings.
to Detroit.
They already had 3 rings by that time.
Yeah.
They said future or present? Future, Kobe.
Yeah.
Present, Shaq. They sent Shaq down to Miami. Shaq wins 1. Kobe wins 2. Is everyone happy? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does Luka bring you a Lakers championship in the next 3 years? Probably not. Again, you Dallas fans say because he brought you to the finals, that should be enough. No, he didn't win one. And then number 2, he was the only one being targeted on the Dallas Mavericks when it comes to Boston Celtics. Watch the film. They targeted him Luka, the Boston Celtics, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, both. I got Luka.
Ask you a question. Why are we in this era of like, oh, you got to the dance, did not complete the mission? Oh man, you're a bum now, or like you're not as good as advertised. They do it in the NBA and NFL to Lamar, to Josh Allen. It's like Lamar can get MVPs and go to a conference championship. Josh Allen's now an MVP, conference championship, but it's like, again, breaking news: not everybody's going to win a fucking championship in the same year. Can't happen.
No,
but we can't just downplay
no
that a guy like Luka can bring your team to the finals in the following year. It's like, or like Lamar can get your team to an AFC championship, or Josh Allen. But it's like, oh, I don't think he could win the big one. Like, I think the last couple of years have been a lot of that. Then it's like, damn, man, like, this shit ain't easy, right? you do know that. It's like
have you?
Jesus Christ!
This past weekend was a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
On Sunday, the Dallas owner said something. Mr. Dumont. Did you see that? Did you see the quote that he had?
Cowboys or Mavericks?
The Dallas Mavericks owner.
Okay.
Not Nico, the GM.
Yes.
The owner said something on Sunday nobody paid attention to because it was a Super Bowl. Did you see it?
I heard that, I could be wrong, about having security, home games, the crowd might do something.
They minus that. Okay. He mentioned, they asked him about Luka. He said, the Jordans, the Kobe's, the Shaqs, they concentrate on winning, and that's the culture we want to have here. If you want to take a vacation, do that on your own time. I said, oh, really, owner? Okay. Now, again, the owner was like, you're not going to do me like Jimmy Butler.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not going to do me like Jimmy Butler. There's $345 million coming down the pike for you. If Jason Kidd doesn't feel that you're part of this culture that we're trying to build, this championship culture, who would know more about a championship culture than Jason Kidd?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Jason Kidd, correct me if I'm wrong, Randy J. Cruz, didn't Jason Kidd win a championship ring in Dallas?
Right, but hold up. I'm going to rewind something for you. Didn't J. Kidd go to the NBA Finals twice with New Jersey Nets? 02 and 03?
Correct.
Were we saying, J. Kidd, man, he's a great talent, but he can't win the big one. He's a bust. He's a bust.
No, we weren't saying
we weren't having that talk in the 2000s.
Not saying he's a bust, but they're saying it was the number one. A couple of conversations. It was the Lakers. Okay, great. It was.
Then it was San Antonio.
It was Lakers and San Antonio. Come on, I mean, right? So that's 1. 2. No, because J. Kidd did everything he possibly could, and he wasn't the main defensive lackey on the other side. 3. Correct me if I'm wrong again. How many on Dallas when Jason Kidd won the championship? How many Hall of Famers did he play with?
Dirk.
Just 1. How many Hall of Famers on Miami at the time?
Hold up. Is Shawn Marion up for it? I think Shawn Marion's
2 in the possible.
Okay.
2 in the possible. 3 guaranteed Hall of Famers on Miami.
Yes.
Move. I know what it takes to win. Got himself a championship with technically one Hall of Famer. Okay? You don't think Jason Kidd knows the environment of championship winning?
Yeah.
I think he does.
Of course, yeah.
So, for all those Dallas fans, he may have saved you. He may have saved you a headache. He may have saved you everything. And yes, AD is hurt, and you may not see him for another month after he just literally said.
And that's very important, bro. That's very one game, bro. He was killing that game against the Rockets. All of a sudden, boom, he gets an injury. Then it's like, oh, he's out indefinitely. Oh my god, like come on, man, really? And that's what the Mavericks fans feared. Like if AD is healthy, oh, no problem, bro, no problem whatsoever. As you deal with the injuries, it's not like, oh, I'm out for a day or two. It's like with him, I'm out 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Too much.
And plus, you already have Lively out. Now you got Gafford out 2 weeks. So, like, where's their big man? And it's like, oh, shit, this is what we feared. And trading guy like Luka and get this package because this guy is injury prone. And now, from now until maybe March, you got to deal with what you got.
All in essence, yeah, you're correct. In essence, what Jason Kidd saw was, all right, if we're going to win a championship, we need a big that's going to be able to draw double teams.
Yeah.
I look at OKC. I look at Denver. I look at Houston. Memphis. We need a big that can draw double teams, and then everything else will go from there. We can't they're not going to double Luka on the wing because they're just, that would be stupid. Mm-hmm. So I'm expecting the Dallas Mavericks to get healthy and win a championship this year. That's what I'm expecting. A lot of people are going to be A lot of people are going to be like, well, what OKC and Denver? I am afraid of them. But
your boy came back, Chet.
And Chet,
he played 25 minutes, 12.6 boards, so he's back in the fold now.
It's gonna be phenomenal to see where the next season, second half of the season goes because you know, obviously MVP race. The only way Joker's gonna win it if he becomes the number one seed. That's the only way I think he's gonna win it.
Do you think they should have had Luka stay out until after All-Star break, or do you feel like they saw Utah on the schedule? Go in there and get some rec against Utah. You know, just get the feelings back.
JJ Redick saw the schedule and was like,
I said Utah.
He said they think you're 270. That's a lie. All right, so we got Utah. I mean, you're really not going to do too much. We're going to beat them by 30 by the third quarter. So yeah, go ahead, have at it. Boom, boom, light work. Yeah, it was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer.
I want to see what after All-Star, like the first 5 games, at post All-Star, what do the Lakers have? Oh boy. Oh, all right. All right. They to finish the month of February for the Lakers. They come back from All-Star break. They get the Charlotte Hornets at home. They get Portland in Portland. Now it gets dicey. You're at Denver. Home to the Mavericks, which probably won't have AD playing. Home to Minnesota. Home to the to the Clippers. That finishes February. And then I give you a little more into March. Again, Clippers at Lakers. Pelicans at Lakers. Knicks at Lakers on March the 6th. And then Lakers at Boston March 8th. So not it's a little bumpy. It's a little bumpy.
A little bumpy. A little soft ride.
Little turbulence. Little turbulence.
A little soft ride,
yeah.
You know, a little light.
Please be advised.
Yeah, you know, like it's all right. They're gonna have to find. Well, they got a big Len. My bad.
Oh yeah,
they got a big Len.
Hayes. And Hayes gonna, do something.
I can't wait for the first time Luka gives this dude a great pass and he goes. Can't wait.
Stephen A. said, "Yo, why don't you go sign Dwight Howard and I think Brian Windhorst said, "Well, they got Boogie Cousins in overseas. Why don't you go get him?"
Yeah, that's definitely a better option than Dwight
Boogie?
Howard because Boogie can shoot. Dwight can't. Duh. But they don't want to do that because
But Dwight gets boards and block shots, so it's like it's pick your
true.
poison. What
Pick
kind
your
of big
poison
man you
either
want?
way. Yeah,
and he's more of a lob threat with Luka than Boogie.
100%. But yeah, again, it's long shot. They're not going to take a flyer on these old men because they know better. But the Lakers in trouble. They need a big quick.
Next point. I saw this early in the week. I don't know why it's even debatable where Kevin Durant ranks all time. It's just people are gonna have their reasonings, and where do you rank KD all time? Do you get involved in the fog of like he went to Golden State and he hasn't won without Curry? Do you get involved in that, or do you talk about pure talent, scorer, impact, all that into one? Like,
yeah, so he's somewhere in the top 15 all time.
You sound like Mad Dog now. Mad Dog said top 15, but it's just now where in the 15 you gonna put him?
I mean, like now I got to go through some names because I could maybe top 10, but I said I guarantee he's in top 15 all time ever.
Okay,
so just players, not his position.
Let's pick the 15.
What?
Let's pick the 15.
Jordan.
All right, MJ.
LeBron.
Don't go too fast. LeBron.
No, you writing them down. Jordan, yes. LeBron, Curry.
Magic. You said Curry.
You said Shaq.
Bird. All right, Bird, Shaq.
Kobe.
Duncan. Wilt. Russell.
Bill Russell.
Kareem.
Abdul-Jabbar. How many is that? Iverson.
Whoa. Hold on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are at 11. This is without Durant. Olajuwon?
Yes.
Who else could be top 15 in the NBA?
Let me see. We already got Magic on there.
Somebody from like more recency.
I said Allen Iverson. You don't want to put him down.
Okay,
we got 3 slots.
All right, AI.
All right.
That makes 13.
KD.
All right. What you put in Barkley, Kevin Garnett. You put KG. So now you put KD in the 15.
That's 15.
Okay.
That's a respectable 15 all time.
So now let's wind this down to 10. Like, who would you pick? I know you're picking Jordan, LeBron, Magic, Curry, Bird, Shaq, Kobe. I know that.
I didn't even bring up D-Wade.
All right, let's go there. Kevin Durant or Dwayne Wade? I'm going KD, bro. I'm going KD. KD.
Hey, D-Wade got.
I understand D-Wade. D-Wade
for me, baby. Already.
You put D-Wade over Durant. Wow.
All time. You know why, right? Which is interesting because he's in the same class. We're just saying ranking, right? Because we're saying D-Wade in the top 15 somewhere, right? All time. You said why?
Yeah, why?
Who ran the play with KD?
I'm sorry, what?
Who ran to play with KD? When KD was playing on a team, who said, I'm leaving my team to go play with KD?
No, nobody left to go play with KD.
Okay. Who left to go play with D-Wade?
LeBron.
Who left? And?
Bosh.
And I forgot one more. And I'm so sorry. Forgot about him.
The left to play with D-Wade?
Mm-hmm.
Mike Miller? Shane Battier?
Mario Thomas.
Oh, Ray Allen?
Shaq.
Oh, I said Ray Allen too. Shaq.
Ray Allen. You're solidifying my point, my G.
Well, I would say Shaq ran. Shaq was traded. That's one thing.
When you have a choice to go anywhere in the league, and then you look and go, I want to play with him. He got 4 Hall of Shaq, Bosh, LeBron, Is that 3?
So if that's the case, then D Wade should be above LeBron.
He got
to your explanation.
He got 3 Hall of Famers to come play with him, and he won.
He got 3 rings,
3 chips.
Yes.
So if you're telling me, oh, who do I have ranked higher, lower? I don't have a ranking, but I can tell you that D Wade is in that. Like I was like, oh, I forgot D Wade. Oh my God. Based on what we just talked about. Come on now. That has to mean something now.
Would you put Dirk in the top 15? I mean, he's a top 10 scorer of all time. And Carmelo Anthony.
Like I said.
Come on. Go back to D Wade.
Look.
Durant and D Wade.
Look. See, again, top 15 all time.
Yeah, KD gets the talent. No, talent wise, KD is above D Wade. First of all, we love D Wade here. All right. That first championship in Miami, that was all D Wade against the Mavericks. All D Wade. He brought them back down 0-2.
Everything was
the Shaq he got wasn't Magic Shaq or Shaq or even LA Shaq. All right. And this is not talk about him leaving to Golden State or that shit. Kevin Durant, 7-foot guard forward, unstoppable, shooting, can shoot anywhere in the gym, can get 30 a game. He's been doing this since 2007. Do the math. That's his 18th year in the league. Still 27 a game. All-star, Olympic. Like, defense is underrated for Kevin Durant. He's 35 years old, and teams still want to trade for this guy. Where was D Wade at 35?
Listen, the commercial for Kevin Durant was
answer
great.
The question: where was D Wade at 35?
It's limping into Chicago, like probably.
And KD's getting 30 a game.
I agree. I'm not saying KD. I'm not saying KD has a better career than D Wade. I'm not saying D Wade has a better career than KD. I'm saying that when we originally had this conversation, we started. He was like, "Yo, is he top 15?" You was like, I was like, "Bro, it's." I said no. I said, "Where do you rank him?" I said he's somewhere in the top 15 all time. That's what I said.
If this was about D Wade, I would probably say, all right, give me a second. He might be in the top, definitely top 25. We go down 20.
Top 20.
Then it's about who you have in the 20.
Yeah. So I gave Durant, I gave him top 15 all time. I was like, bro, you saw the list.
Mm-hmm.
You heard the list.
Yeah.
It's like,
are you gonna have AI above D Wade?
No.
You said his name first.
I said I forgot D Wade.
I said how you forget a top 15 player, D Wade?
Because how I forget a top 15 player, how I forget a guy with a statue. You know what I mean? I forget my fault. It's my fault. But it's a very fair argument, indeed.
For me, KD's in my top 10. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you're being disrespectful to somebody, but I'm not even gonna go there.
I mean, hey, it happens, bro. Listen, it happens. There's no right or wrong answer. I go about with what I've seen.
He said it happens.
That's it. I never saw Wilt in his heyday. I never saw Russell in his heyday. And I did not see Kareem in his heyday. Now, if you ask a general consensus, they're probably going to be there. You're asking me as a fan my favorites. It's gonna look a whole lot different. I might have Melo in there. I might have fucking T Mac in there. These are my play that I enjoy watching growing up. For sure, Jordan, Kobe, LeBron is my top 3 of all time. That's then the line starts. After that, there's a Shaq, there's a Duncan, there's Kevin Durant.
Yeah, D Wade's being disrespected. Heavy.
No,
heavy.
You can pick D Wade.
Heavy.
I gotta find room for D Wade. I gotta make room.
Hey, Dwayne, I don't know where I got a comforter for you. I got some pillows.
Elijah is my favorite center of all time. My favorite point guard is J Kidd. Oh, I love Scottie Pippen. I got a fair Pippen here somewhere.
Hey man, it's the greatest of all time list, and Listen, whether you don't like Isaiah Thomas, whether you don't like D Wade,
is Isaiah top 15?
No.
What? See, it's not that you said no. It's the way you said no. Like, wow, come on, man. Like, how dare you bring up? Come on, this is Zeke now. That's two-time champion we're talking about.
It's funny how I'm being disrespectful. Am I being disrespectful by saying he's not top 25 but top 50? Come on, bro. All time? Come on, bro. We can't even what?
Isaiah?
Yeah. So he's somewhere after the 25 somewhere. Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, yo, I'm in the all-time room.
Mm-hmm.
You got people that's not even in the all-time room. Okay? Paul George. He won't be in the all-time room.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Embiid. He won't be in the all-time room with an MVP. You know who'll be in the all-time room? Joker.
Yeah, MVP and champion. I mean, duh. Of course it won't be. Listen, you could make the argument Joker is in this top 15
right now.
Who's coming out? Who you taking off?
One of them big bum ass centers. One of them bum ass centers. You averaging 35, 14, and 9 on the 60% from the field.
You taking off Wilt for Joker? You taking off
Russell,
go,
Will.
Kareem?
Sorry. Will, you're not shooting threes from 50% threes. You're not doing that, baby. Sorry.
So you're taking off Wilt for Joker.
Oh yeah. Light.
Oh boy.
I wasn't being disrespectful. I kept Olajuwon and Tim Duncan on there.
You know, for career, Wilt averaged 30 and 23 rebounds.
That's cute. He said that's
my man
cute.
Averaged 20. My man averaged 20 plus rebounds.
Sorry. That's light. Yeah, I mean 20 plus rebounds. Did he average a triple double though? Did he average a triple double?
10 years in a row.
Well, did he average a triple double though? Huh? Talk to me. Did he have a triple? Hell no. Hell no.
It was blocks. Trying to find blocks.
Come on, bro. It don't matter.
My man averaged 50 in one season, bro. 50.
What was the assist like?
2. But he shot 50%.
That's all right.
And this is before the 3-point merger. So of course Will ain't shooting no threes.
Listen. Your man still was playing with midgets. Excuse me, can't say that no more. Stilts was playing with small people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Joker's doing this against bigs. Please. It's not even a question.
And Wilt is a 4-time MVP, rookie of the year. And
yeah. Joker's 3-time. Is he? Yeah, 3-time.
Yeah, 3-time, but Wilt is 4-time.
May win one again this year, guy. He has to get Denver. Denver's what? Number 3? Number 1 seed.
Behind Memphis.
All Denver needs. See Jamal dropping 55. See Jamal drop. All Denver got to do is get to the number 1 seed, and then the chaos begins. The chaos begins. Chat was out, and is he averaging triple double?
You taking Joker over Bill Russell?
Yeah.
Over
with
Kareem.
The 16 with the 16 rings.
Over Kareem?
Yes. Hook shot. You got a hook shot. I got a 3-point shot.
So
you never know. Joker may break all those records or scoring records the way he's playing.
You got Joker ranked higher than Wilt, Russell, Kareem, not Shaq, right?
No.
Not Olajuwon?
No.
So your ranking would be Shaq, Olajuwon, Joker, then the Wilt, Russell, Kareem.
Yeah. And that's fair. You know what? You're just throwing bigs. Shaq, Timmy.
Timmy's a 4.
Oh, you don't want to do it as a 5. Okay. No
Timmy's a 4.
That's fine. Olajuwon's a 4, but you want to put him at the 5. All right, cool. Whatever.
Olajuwon is a 5, bro. Tell me one game he played power forward.
You're right. Thorpe played the 4. Otis Thorpe played the 4. I don't know why he had
don't do that. Shot. Olajuwon was guarding Shaq in the finals, and Shaq was guarding Olajuwon.
And they both were killing each other.
Olajuwon was guarding Ewing. Ewing was guarding Olajuwon.
And they was both. Shaq was taking him down to the post. Olajuwon was hitting him with the wing. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. They could not run away from each other. Today, they'd be like, "Yo, Otis, guard Shaq. Olajuwon, guard Robert Horry. Come on, bro.
Come on. Robert Horry on the Lakers. Okay, Olajuwon can stay with him. Then you say Robert Horry on the Rockets. All right, Olajuwon got problems.
No. Whoever the four was against
the Magic and the Rockets.
The Lake. The Magic. The Magic. Yes, the Magic and the Rockets. I guess that who's
they had a few.
Horace.
No, it was Horace Grant.
It was Horace. Yeah, Horace was getting that Olajuwon work. That's who it was. Horace getting that Olajuwon work. But
Horace Grant.
But it is what it is.
It was him. AC Green had Glenn Rice was small forward
all time. Olajuwon all time.
Yeah,
all time.
That's your number one all time.
No, I was just saying that ranking. Like Olajuwon is Shaq, Timmy, Olajuwon. You said no centers. Shaq, Olajuwon, Joker, Unstoppable.
My last point before I get you out of here. I did see this. So we are officially at the All-Star break. I know we got some games on tonight. But the Knicks are at the All-Star break, and I bring it up because I see on social that this is the best record they've had at the All-Star break in quite some time. I think since 1997, they've been like at least 18 games above 500. And those times that they had this kind of record, and excuse me, in 1989 they made the Eastern Conference semis. In 93, Conference Finals. 94, NBA Finals. In 97, the Conference semis. With the whole Miami Heat Knicks brawl stuff. So it's been a while. That they're 36-18. And they've only finished 36-18 at the All-Star break 4 times since the merger. It's as a Knicks fan, I'm happy to see what this team has been able to do this year. Could have had some games go our way, but to be third in the East behind the Cavs in Boston and be this many games above 500 is not something to shy away from. So just want to mention, hey man, this is a long time coming for this team to be this good. I know we mentioned the NBA is better when the Knicks are good, competitive playoff talk and finals talk, but they got the break coming up. Get some people back, Mitch and OG. We'll see how that goes. So I did not know that their record wasn't like this for like since 97. I know we've seen a lot of down Knick years. Okay, usually by All-Stars, like, the 19 and something, they're gonna make a trade, everything is over. But this is like it's different. So
well, listen, there are folks that are like you that are impressed by where they are. The NBA whisperer Denny Blanco told you that they would be the 3rd seed at the beginning of preseason. I told you I didn't believe in the Bucks. Told you I didn't believe it as constructed from the beginning of the season. I told you I didn't believe in the Philadelphia 76ers. They're right where they're supposed to be. I've been telling you they have to solve 2 problems: Cleveland and Boston. That's it. You solve those 2 problems, you're going to the championship. And it's early, so we'll see. But we have some fans that are a little uptight about some losses, and that happens. But here's the fun part: playoffs are coming.
That's right. The cavalry is coming.
The cavalry. Who's the cavalry?
Important people. Important. By the way, I'm drinking apple juice. Don't nobody thinking I'm drinking.
Yeah, no, he's drinking Henny.
Oh no. The cavalry
in the apple juice bottle.
Not at 2:00 in the afternoon.
You'd be surprised. Go ahead, I'm listening.
I know
it's apple juice. It's apple juice.
I know I ain't feeling well, but damn,
it's apple juice. It's apple juice.
But yeah, OG and Mitch are gonna make a big, major impact to this team going forward. It's just, I think Mitch is the bigger cloud because it's like, hey, we haven't had that kind of presence all season. We've seen OG all the time. He just got hurt recently, and but Mitch is, young legs, the attitude, the shot blocking, the rebounding, offensive rebounding, just that presence that is gonna make a major difference. And Boston they ain't going nowhere. Cavs ain't going nowhere. They revamped at the trade deadline, getting DeAndre Hunter. So it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough to see where they are placed in the playoff positioning. But listen, man, sometimes the best teams don't make the finals. It's just about who's hot, who's the chemistry.
There you go.
And if they can get hot, they can get lucky and build that chemistry. Sky's the limit. But I'm hoping for a great second half of the season. And if we can get that 2 seed over Boston, that'll be even extra great. But hey, if you got to settle for third, like right now, I think we mentioned if it started today, I think it was Detroit at number 6. Last time I checked. Could it be Detroit? Yeah, so yeah, if today Knicks and the Pistons, then it's like you got to worry about getting through them, and then you get the number 2 seed or 7 seed, which is like that's the conference semis. Which is, do you want Boston in the semifinals? Like I don't know. So we'll see, man. Just want to mention those quick points, and I think we mentioned pretty much everything that happened during the week, right?
Pretty much covered it all. You guys, you Knicks fans, you Mitchell Robinson coming back. Again, just land the plane on that. It's going to be interesting to see because he's going to have to neutralize KP. He's going to have to neutralize Mobley, Evan Mobley, and Allen. I mean, Allen not so much, but Evan Mobley and KP. He's going to have to be able to get out on these guys and make them drive to the hole. Because if he doesn't, sweet baby Jesus, if he doesn't, we're in a I'm talking you. You're in a whole heap of trouble. Whole hood.
Yeah. Web.
Yeah, but that's about it.
I'm gonna say.
No, that's about it. Nothing.
Ain't no trade going down.
No. But that's about it. So it's ride or die.
Yeah.
With Mitch. So we're gonna see if they're gonna put a big man next to Cat next year that could shoot to spread the floor and make Cat a 4. Because, like I said, I think Cat best is a 4. He's Olajuwon. He's not a 5.
Olajuwon's a 5, bro.
I keep forgetting because he's small compared to Shaq. Yeah,
bro.
So yeah,
Olajuwon is 7 feet. How are you a fucking 4 at 7 feet?
He looked like a little man playing against Shaq, and he defended Shaq. So I'm just bugging. Like, yeah, he's a center. He is a center. You're right. Otis Store plays the 4. He is a center. But Mitch.
Hold on.
He is going to be the what's the word? The X factor.
Olajuwon is 7 feet, bro. All
right. God bless. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Gosh. The
stats on Olajuwon. Whoa.
That's why I have him number 2 behind Shaq.
I kept scrolling and scrolling.
Oh, number 3 behind Tim Duncan. No, I keep saying Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan's not a 4. Tim Duncan's a 4, not a 5.
Shaq. Let me see Shaq's numbers, bro. I mean, Shaq's stats. Ooh. Wow. Okay, Shaq. I respect it. I respect it. Yeah, Olajuwon's been always been my favorite. But we can't deny Shaq, and that's who I would have. And all as far as big men go, I know you have Joker creeping. Then I see Wilton Russell, Kareem in the heyday, but I understand Kareem is all time in the scoring list, number 2, whatever. So I mean, it's a matter of preference. It's a matter of who you saw in real time. So everybody gonna have their own answers, bro. People think Paul George is their GOAT now. Like this is the world we live in.
Freaking course. I'm back.
Oh, you are? There you go. All right. Sometimes. You know what? Let me land the plane. Let me get you out of here. Denny Blanco, Sir Denny Blanco on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. Randy J. Cruz, RENDY. letter J CRUZ. Find the podcast on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, also on Amazon Music. YouTube.com/Cruise Control Podcast. Go ahead, download, rate, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Show some love and support for your boys on the program. I think we're just near 500 subscribers, so that may sound like a little number to most of you, but if you can get us to 500, we'll be very thankful and grateful. Denny Blanco, Rainy Cruz, It's in the Game podcast. We out.
One yourself. You heard?
Yes, sir.